I'm winning second match here at the 2025 Irish Open. The Irish affair. Gary Burke was just bowled there up against Raymond Stubbs. Could be a good matching play here. Both these players have won on the tour. Both have won many tournaments and international events during their career, represented Ireland on multiple occasions. Raymond currently holding the shot. Again, he's just got a line down on his backhand. He's got a good line for this. He's in the area here. Gets this right. Yeah, very good. That's two of that. See Raymond just tapping today, so well done. Good shot. A big drawdown for Raymond on the backhand here. Navigate the front bowl, get round that, just drop into the brown bowl of Gary's. And just reaching down, navigate the front bowl with good living. This is it. Yeah, that was the difficulty. Just had to get round that one. A big chance for Gary on this first end to pick up a free here. 33 mats in play. Right, Belfast Indoor Bowls Club. Gary's out nice and wide. Got the hole past it himself. He's going to, yeah, just about, oh, ran through. Just the two. So that'll be two to Gary on the first end. Two. One and 12 ends to be played. Gary options to stick with a middle length jack. Just be under the line on that backhand. Fairly, two fairly good hands on this show mat normally. Players are playing with fairly big bias bowls, so it's not reaching with that one. Just under the weight. Force Gary onto the forehand. Nice and wide. Looks pretty fair. Top right back. Yeah, that's through. Putting a bowling together here for the moment. Yeah. Yeah. Got a chance here for Gary just to arrive at this. Just over the draw. Similar pace to his last. Real aggressive lines that pushed it. Oh, Raymond's bowl just falling just as he got there. A little bit of the stun out of that. So he might have got a shot. It's not sitting too bad at all for Gary here. Raymond's got to get another one about. If you've got any comments, please let us know. Any questions? You can see the comments there. Who you're supporting, where you're watching from. He's good here. Just needs to hold past the front. Fraction more weight. He was spot on there. Looking to rest the back bowl. I'll just move the jack slightly to the side to make two. Now he's got a couple of options here. He doesn't want to open it up too much. Just been either on the forehand. Long his bowl there, either one. Have a good two then as well. Bit for short here. And you're better to be tight than you are wide. Oh, don't want to be wide. We've got away with that. Could have easily flicked Raymond's in then. A good position behind. So it's all on. Last bowl, the second end. So it's Gary currently holding this one. Raymond was trying to flick his outside bowl over once. Close. Right, I think that's definitely confirmed now. That's going to be one to Gary. Yep, one for Gary. So 3-0 after two ends. Right, Gary leading off, end three. Bring that up on the scoreboard. Good weight. Really locked in for the forehand. We should bend well from there. I think that's good. Right, Gary can afford to attack this on the forehand. Yeah, it's good. Had to be through with that one. He's thinking about this. He's got, unfortunately, to be positive himself. Yeah, put it out to the line. So Raymond's after this jack. He's got his own toucher as well. So he's got a bit of chalk out of that. Yeah, he's just opting for the draw on his backhand, trying to get through these two bowls. He hangs on, he's just over the weight. All right. Decision time for Raymond here. He's got the shot. Only one bowl to come from Gary here. Probably just try and draw a good one here. Yeah, just drawing away on the backhand. Pretty fair. Let's get some underneath that. That's good. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Holding two. Last bowl from Gary to come. And he's got to get in there. Ideally sit on that last bowl. Hit the shot. Better weight here, I think. It's going to drop in a. It's got in for a good second. It's hard to remove as well. Giving himself away. You can see he's looking to see if he can get to that bowl to remove it for free. The other option, of course, is to forehand and take the jack back for free. But just a big draw, I think. Make two. Get yourself on the scoreboard. Get yourself back within one. Yeah. Nice and wide. It's got the weight to run this. It could be. Looks like it might have just crept in there. Two. So 3-2 now after three ends. Transformation 3-2 after three ends. So, back in this match. Just for a 3/4 length jack. He's full fend. Very Evans go the backhand as well. Good reply. Just filling the scorecard in. All the players will get the scorecard and hand in at the end. So both signed. Just ensuring that the score is both agreed in players. Good here from Raymond. Gets past this ball. Yeah, very good. And with your Taylor elites as Raymond, so big swinging bowl. A little bit wayward there from Gary on the forehand there. A couple of times it's been a bit wide of that target that he's after. Gary's bowl, old Tyrrellite, so again, they swing quite nicely as well on these mats. It'll be medium pace mats, not slow, not rapid. It's in between weight, and they bend nice as well. When we go to Norway next month, we're playing on a hard floor there, and that's a very quick, so completely different. Straight Gary, then let's get the inside, and then it's good. It's got a big run. Those bowls, when they hit something like that, they do run on a little bit afterwards as well. So good result there from Gary. It's sitting there now for Raymond to do. That's the same shot. Push and stay. Just miss the front. So we saw glide off the front. He puts his hand. Oh, sorry. It straightened him up perfectly. He's in the area. Only a fraction away from it. That's finished very well for Raymond now. He's kind of against Gary here. His own front bowl's probably blocking the ideal connection on the forehand. Last bowl to come here. I think he's got to try and play it on the backhand and spring the jack right back. Or he's got the forehand as he's looking here. That's opting for the backhand. Doesn't want to flick his own bowl out at the front. He should be in the area with this. Yep, very good. That'll be one shot to Gary. Good. Very good delivery. Very good all the way with that one. So one shot to Gary. So 4-2 now to Gary after four ends. He'll be very happy with that last shot. That was had to avoid his own front bowl. Played it really well. First time seeing Raymond back in 2000, the World Championships in the Isle of Man. Went on to win the World Singles that particular year. And has been a constant in the Irish team ever since. Gary was playing in the international team just before that for Ireland. Yeah, been around a while in the sport and done it. Also got a lot of younger faces here as well this weekend. So it really is a sport that's got really good different ages playing in this. Many sports where you could have an 8-year-old playing against an 80-year-old. Good start to the century, Raymond. Some Gary to arrive down at this in the area. Got it. Very good. Not actually, didn't get a great penalty. He hit it very well. Didn't get a great result from that. It's his own bowl alone there next to the jack. Holding sharp. Raymond won't be short to this. Yeah. And his foot's out, so he's going to be nice and positive to this. Jack or bowl. Ideally the bowl. He's on that tighter line. Right, not messing about, just taking the bowl. And all Gary can do is just draw a good one. Want to get a bit of chalk or sit right on top of it, but let's see. Slightly less weight this time to try and stay for free, but let's see. And we'll just try and get rid of it now. The team's trying to get rid of it. Well, looks like he's under the line then. Got a jack. That'll be 1-2. Then to Raymond. Wanted the bowl really. Yeah, one shot. So 4-3. That's the five ends. Yeah, Helen. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching live. Mario, thank you for tuning in. Simon's already knowing about the weather over here. Quite wet and windy today in Belfast. We're okay in here though. Right, match this one. 4-3 after five ends. See how wide Raymond's going with his bowl. Come right back to this jack. Taylor Elites. That's so good on these maps. He's tempted by this. Yeah, setting himself up. It's the line. He's going to arrive down at this. Let's see how much white he plays. Yeah, fairly aggressive. He falls. It's the one thing about Gary's bowls. They just tend to look at that. It's holding up now. Most of the newer type bowls would have fallen over. Those older Tirolites, they do hold up. Helps you in other ways, though. And the same shot as Gary. He's got this bit of the jack as well. It's gone to Gary's bowl. Gary holding one, but he's only got one in there. So he needs to get another one around here. Going down on the backhand. Slightly narrow line. What's the weight like? That's good. That's good. Very good. It's not Carl. It's Craig doing this particular commentary. Carl will be with you in the next session, hopefully. The stream. And Carl's already done a stream this morning. So, yeah, it's great to have Carl back. Doing some of the commentary and streaming for us. Looking well as well, which is good. Raymond's reaching through. Might just be under this. He is. Oh, that was a bit of a wayward one. So, chance for Gary to make three here. One more bowl to come on this end. Some stretch Gary's lead out a little bit as well. Gary's just drawing it down on his backhand. All on the weight now. Giving it a good effort. And we'll take the two bowls away. Is it quite nipped in there? Probably not. Wait, Raymond's walked away from that. Just the two. Good end still though for Gary there. He was in a bit of trouble. He didn't get that second bowl in. Had a great bowl to do so. So 6-3 now. That's a nice three-shot lead. 6-3. Good start to this end. A bit of chalk. Not quite. Good reply from Raymond. Yeah, very good. Drawing away in this backhand. Wants to reach up. Taking the shot back. Right, nice. Nice and wide. Dropping back. Doesn't have to push Gary's bowl. Gary's bowls don't need that much to move. Again, they tend to be a bit lighter than the newer bowls. That's a great bowl from Gary. I made two of that. Couldn't have played that any better. Yeah. Tap on the side as well from Raymond. Got that absolutely perfect. Hidden away. I'm in a bit of trouble now. Playing weight on this forehand. He'll have to play a fair bit here. He's got a few bowls to come through to catch these full. Fairly good result. He's taken one away. Opened it up a little bit. Gary's got a good chance here of dropping on this backhand. Sits right on top. There's some good bowls on this hand and this end. Needs to give it a bit more weight this time. A good line again. What's the weight like? Wow. Left a bit of space. Might have got in for two. What's Gary thinking? So what's Raymond thinking here? Still got the big draw around those. I think it's yeah, it's got to be there. You see, standing out to that side, we'll chuck this out nice and wide. And allow us to hook right back at the end. Great effort. Probably got in for second. I think it's quite taken the shot though. There's a little things like that, just from those of you that are watching. A lot of players may have stood over the other side of the mat and tried to, get round that front bowl. And played it in such a way that tried to maximise his opportunity to get in. Little things like that that just make the difference with top players. 7-3 after 7 Where you put your feet is so important in this game. A few coaching sessions with a few of the players back at the club I play at. Sort of saying today about how important the feet position is. So critical. Knowing what your bowls do. You'll see these players that their feet are is not in the same position every time. And move them about depending upon the circumstances and the ball they need to play. Great start. Well, that's just a nice positive draw on this forehand. Sit the last bowl. Score's currently 7-3 to Gary, so Gary's at the upper hand. Just holding off there. Always Gary's just a bit wide on that forehand when he's played a bit of weight so far today. Raymond needs to capitalise here. Almost play the shot that Gary's after. Just draw down, just sit the shot bowl. It's good, but there's only a bowl out really. If he was a bowl wide, he was perfect. Just giving a little area for Gary just to arrive down at. Must have missed the front. Oh, he's got a result there. Put his hand up. It's not what he was after, but we've got a result from that. Can be a frustrating game at times, particularly when you're losing. Things don't seem to be going your way. Like that there. Maybe a little bit tight to that, but managed to put his own bowl in. And it's sitting pretty nice in there, actually. Not sitting so good for Raymond. Yeah, as we see, arrive down. Try and get underneath the front bowl. Take away Gary's shot bowls in the area. Yeah. Oh, it's just no gas. Oh, he's got a result as well there. That's yeah. Don't think that was what he was after. But he's holding two. Oh, big last bowl coming up here. Big draw on this backhand. He should just beat his own front bowl. Now I'll decline. What's the weight like? It's under. Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm not happy with that. I don't know if that's pushed Raymond's up for a third. Yeah, big change in this match, this end. A little bit of a fortune, but let's take them. Raymond just drawing away. If he does move the jack at all, we could make four of this, but we'll just be worried about getting there for another one. And wide he's gone there, that'll come right back. Yeah, very good. So, game on. Free shot. 7-6 now for Gary after 8 ends, but a big three there from Raymond's brought him right back into this. Little length jack. Good start. Right there. Okay, just got to that last end out of his mind. Good again from Raymond here. Little touch, puts his hand out. Didn't want to see play for the touch. Stepped very well. Gary's going to be through with this one, at least trying to move. Yeah, that's good. Still going to be down. I think he's move the jack back, but couldn't afford to be short again. So she just joined us for 7-6 for Gary after 8 ends. This is a ninth end being played. Raymond currently holding one in the head. And Raymond bowling here. Nice and wide in his forehand. Looking to drop right back around the front. It's close here. And he's got it. Yeah, that is the shot. That'd be two at the moment. And he's been chasing this end. First bowl was short, which didn't help. Raymond's played two very good bowls. Particularly that last one. The goal he's got is a little top on his own in his backhand. I'll navigate the front bowl. In the area. In the area. Oh, very good. Go and get a closer look. Just have a look. Still got the shot from his last bowl. Locked in there quite nicely as well. Let's look at what happens if he comes down on his backhand. Definitely considering his options. So you drop down on the backhand, you could move the jack back to make three. You're absolutely perfect. And if you do catch the jack and sit your bowl out, could go one down. But yeah, safe, nice and wide. Nice weight. Didn't like that. And I think what that's done, left that bowl poking out a little bit, so yeah, potentially. Could just arrive down, touch the last bowl and sit the shot bowl down. Let's see. Playing backhand. Gonna be a little bit positive here. Not too much. Playing it off the outside one, I think. Just holding by. I think it's just the one. Information. One shot. So we're all square now. 7 all, 9 ends. Only 3 ends to go. Square. Ooh, you're back in here. Great start from Raymond. Sim in control of this end at the moment. What we're looking for is his first ball, either right on top on the front or a back toucher. Nice and wide here. Wants to get around this, doesn't want to leave it close. Make sure you got the back covered. And he's just trying to draw another one. Again, just trying to beat the bowl, really, get past it. Looks under on the line. And he rolled it over. That's not made it any better for him. And just coming to have a look. What's he up to? Gonna try and do on this backhand, take the jab. Bit fast. Yeah, nice and wide again. This ball can lift all the way down. Not quite got the weight. The line was pretty good. Not happy with that, but let's see. Going just looking a bit aggressive to this. Oh, very good. Very, very good. We've managed to move Raymond's far enough to bring the front two in. I don't think. Still good the way it's finished, to be honest. Let's change this. Raymond's got to be right. Raymond's got to be down his backhand and try and get the jack. Can you do it? Or is it just keeping down? We've got a draw in here. Is that nice and wide? But I think we might go over the pace. We've got no in that. Is it, is it just the one though? I don't know if there's enough room. There's enough room on the forehand to drop Raymond's bowl down and make the count of 3 or 4. And we just draw on the backhand for 2. It's so tight this match. Just drawing down. I think I'm going to move the jack. Much as that in runs, we might make three. Definitely two. Let's be the two. Yep, two shots. But Gary takes a 9-7 lead now. 2 ends to go. Okay, Craig's had to go off and play his next group game. So I'm going to do the last final 2 ends of this matchup between Gary Burke and Raymond Stubbs. Currently Gary Burke. He's 9-7 up in this tussle that has been a very, very tight match. Gary Burke currently with the advantage. 2 ends to play. I'm showing that here in this Irish Open 2025. Gary Burke's gone for it. Gone for the jack. Got it in the ditch. Just caught the underside of it. But currently holds 2. I think here, Craig Forrest just is always moving back down just before. Probably was dead for a split second there. He did come down and then evolved step down. They're going to try and follow it down. Right, bowl that. And Gary probably maybe got a shot out of that. Don't forget, if you want to be added to any of our reserve list for our matches, you can do that via our website now. So World Masters sold out very quickly for April next year. It's a great goal from Raymond. Oh, they took both that. Took out the shot goal, but took out both his goals. It was an unlucky result. So 2 down, but got more room. Got another goal to come for Gary. So yeah, if anyone is interested in the World Masters here in April, you can add yourself to the wait list. Go to our website, go to enter, and just enter your email and you'll be put on the waiting list and we'll contact you if a space becomes available. If you do get dropouts from our events, we'll be relatively popular filling them here so far. The Gary currently holds 2, there's a lot of room. Raymond's last bowl. Looks good. It is. And Raymond takes the 1. That's the score now.
9-8 going into the last ends. Raymond 1 shot behind. We knew this match was going to be tight. Probably going to come down to the last bowl, I reckon. And both these great players. Don't forget you can check out all the scores as well on Tournament Software on our live blog as well on our website. All the scores on there. We're going to check out all the groups, all the players. So far as this is the last session of the rounds, and everyone will be entering their second match. A good second bowl from Raymond. Currently holds 2. That would seal the match if it was to stay as it is. Great reply from Gary. Lifted the bowl up and stood there as well, but it's just Raymond's bowl sat back down again. Sat back down again. So currently 1 Raymond. Yeah, just in between these back 2 bowls leaning on each other. And looking underneath Gary's last bowl, in it out, just hung out. Looking at getting that, sit it out and sit for 2 or 3. Make it very difficult, just didn't quite get in there. So Gary's probably going to do the same, try and get on the inside of his own. Get another bowl about, get the shot back as well. Reach in there. Even if he catches his own, he'll pop that side bowl out. And put the jack out. Got a shot. And his last bowl coming up, going to need a jack in the ditch to make 2. Can't play too hard of this, doesn't want to check. Going straight back or to the right. That's Gary's bowl on the far left. Or he just trickles it a little bit and make 3. Because his other bowl just behind. Just behind the jack, sort of jack eye. Let's see. Raymond's last bowl coming up. Needs at least 1 for the draw or 2. Gary's got another bowl to come. Haven't quite just got underneath it. Gary takes a 1. That's the end of this match. So Gary Burke takes a 10-8 victory over Raymond Stubbs. And do stay tuned, as we'll be streaming more matches throughout the day. And it's the Irish Open 2025. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Do like and share the streams. And we'll see you soon on the next stream. Thank you very much for watching.